the confluence of the three rivers is Acrisure Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Pittsburgh Panthers. Reese Davis, Davey Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Hey guys, checking in with the Bruins head coach before the game. They are so excited about how they've been able to prove everybody wrong. What they accomplished last week has pushed them into the conversation, and now they've got to prove that they can be even better. He said, I felt like that was our most complete game of the season, but we've got more to give. We'll see how they get off to a quick start today to prove that to the nation. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. They'll move the tight end. Running inside. It's Smith. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20. A pickup of 5. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run him again. Looking for a crease. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wide receiver comes in motion. Drops back on first down. Rushes on. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Left side, it's McCray. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Tells to run, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's McCray. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Panthers getting set on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The fake wants to throw. They're all over him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And man, oh man, that is not a good sign for this offensive line. We talked to this team, man. They talked about, they got after the quarterback last week. They were watching him on tape. They had 6 sacks. They've got to do a better job protecting their guy. Opportunity on the first drive, man, they failed early. They've got to do a better job of picking up these blitzes, understanding these guys are going to pin their ears back and try to get to the quarterback.
Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Under pressure. And it slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
So the UCLA Bruins offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Going up against a secondary that has had its struggles, and he'll look to exploit them in this one. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Imaliava. Here comes the heat. Myers on the move. He makes a catch. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. And the Bruins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Here's Joyner. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bruins. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll start the return inside. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense? Getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the grab down the left side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Quick give. It's Smith. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. In traffic, it's Yates. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Quarterback Keith steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. No.
Makes the grab. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Smith. He'll take it himself. Touchdown! Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Great job by the back on the option.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Iamaleava still looking to his right. Quarterback gets the first down and more. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Handoff to Joyner.
And as you start to settle into games as a play call, you start to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And they really got to find a way to get this running game going. They haven't figured it out yet. Like, maybe get the ball more on the perimeter. You know, find a way to get the ball to your running back in space. This offense really...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He's not quite going to get there. They'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Tight end now in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver.
Oh, my
Defense
God.
didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. 2nd and long here. Down he goes.
I think this defense moving forward has to be able to finish plays. On that 2nd down, quarterback had nowhere to go with it, and the defense had an opportunity to get to him, get him on the ground, setting up 3rd and long. But because they couldn't do that, they let him spring free. It's now 3rd and manageable. This defense just making life hard on themselves right now because they're not finishing these plays.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. They've already put 1 field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Bruins will hustle to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Nifty little juke, and he's out to the 37 before he stopped. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty.
Gosh, I hate the way that
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Finds his target. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Touchdown, Bruins! And they take it in for 6 more points. Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead of 14-13. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Straight ahead, it's Smith.
Oh, my God.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Pitt calls it second timeout. They'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He tries to take the top off.
Thank you.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
Thank you.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive.
Oh, my God.
Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
Working the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires to the middle. On target to the left. He's down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a first down as they try to score one late in the half.
I'm overachieving with this team.
From the red zone, looking for a space. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Right side, it's Robinson. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll try a field goal to try to surge on top before the break. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Good right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return.
Who is our kick returner? This dude is not fast at all. This dude's slow. Yeah, why is he?
Pitt will try to boot this thing deep to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Checking in with the Pitt head coach at the half. He is very pleased with his defense right now. As you know, this quarterback that they're facing has got so much hype and so much attention, but they have been able to contain him in the first half. They get the ball here to start the second. We'll see if this defense can keep up that same momentum and shut down that quarterback here in the third. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Joyner again. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Out wide right, it's Joyner. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, here's Quentin Joyner. There he goes. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Out wide left, it's Joyner. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yard.
Oh, my God.
Gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Ooh,
and they fail to hook up on third down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now
he's got it. First down and more. Touchdown, UCLA. That one will give them the lead. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Throws it off the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. And he
hate how they
was
hit that
loose
weak
and not
movement
stopped
every time
until
the
he gets to the
CPU
47-yard line. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going.
don't matter what your CPU rating is, man. Fall for that weak move they do.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Finds his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive checks.
And the Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. We'll send the tight end in motion. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Up of a couple. Long way to go on second down. The run inside. It's Smith. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Never a doubt. That slices the lead to 2.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit.
Way faster than OG.
They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
Gosh.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Bruins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught on the RPO. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
That would have me in tears
makes
if
the
he
tackle,
started
give up the
singing.
first down. They've now got to communicate the next play
Like,
call. They
spin
can't
that.
substitute because the
Spin
offense
that.
is going fast.
And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third.
I hope we,
Here's Quentin one
I
more
hope we do.
time. They
I
get him
pray,
on the ground, and
pray
that'll be the
that
final
we get a
play of
glimpse
this
that
third
picture
period.
one day.
Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a
Because
big
I can use the
impact
best
on
time the
the
whole
rankings from week to
conversation
week
with
as we
him
see
doing
upsets
the whole
happen
thing.
and
He's like,
favorites continuing to flex muscle.
you know, I really don't want to do this.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Throwing, Imaliava escapes the pressure going right. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Tough run here. It's Joyner. Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. His third touchdown of the game and 12th of the season.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
On the run from inside his own. And the ball is loose on the return. Recovered by the kicking team.
Let's get it.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Couldn't ask for better
You know
starting field
what?
position for this offense.
I'm going to show it to you guys, but you can't say.
Yamayama. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's got it and still on his feet. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bruins. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. And now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and
Wait, you know you wasn't doing
good. Don't
act like.
He'll bring it back from inside, and the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Almost lost the football on that one, but the clock is stopped while the medical staff comes out to tend to an injured player. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Same here, man. Same here.
2nd down to the air.
That is profile picture word.
14-yard line.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Oh, pressure's coming. Turns it loose. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on 4th down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving this stadium with an L.
Motion from the wide receiver. He is
God,
stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll give it to Joyner. Got a little grass. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Look out. He's got it on the move. And that won't quite be enough for the 1st down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. They'll go with Joyner. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Sends it downfield. Makes a deep grab. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Tight end finds a soft spot. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
But you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
The Panthers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Panthers. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you can tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Right side, it's Joyner. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Pitt calls it second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Out of the gun, here's Quentin Joyner. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And that's the final timeout for Pitt. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. And the Bruins have this offense rolling. Throwing, Iamaleava. He's got it.
Thank God he caught that.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Moves to his right. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
And, man, that puts this thing away. The QB comes up with another play. Plenty of plays to point to throughout this game, but this one right here ends it. Late in the game, they put it in his hands, and Palmer, he finds a way to get it done.
And you know his play caller was telling him in the headset before the snap, hey, if it's not open, take off and go get this W right now. You can do it with your legs. The defense decided to try and get after him with the pass rush, but they didn't keep him in the pocket, and he makes them pay for it.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Oh, what was that?
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards,
Why are you
keeping
doing
this
a
drive
whole,
alive.
slide,
we need to score
man.
badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Bruins in the hurry-up. Joyner again. Maybe. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to.
I know her birthday party's Sunday.
Out wide right, it's Joyner. Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the 2-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Rush right in his face. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking to throw. Rushes on. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
Just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack, and it'll be 4th down.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find...
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And the pass falls to the ground, and the ball game is over. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year,